For Voice Box 3, we were asked to discuss what STEM is, or STEAM. So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEAM, you just add the arts. So we were asked to choose one of the four, but I chose two, and I actually did them, and I'm super excited because I love doing stuff like this. So the first one, I didn't have the correct cups that the picture showed. It was more the styrofoam ones with the little label on the little bulging part at the bottom, well, at the top, the bottom if you flip it over. So that part they would have wrote the name of the animal or insect or grass, but I use this. So grass, and then we see that my cups are out of order, that the grasshopper eats the grass, so it'll go on top of the grass, so it's showing that it eats the grass. Then the mouse eats the grasshopper, and then the snake eats the mouse, and then the hawk eats the snake. And the SOL that goes with this is 3-5, and it's in science, and it says that the student will investigate and understand relationships among organisms in aquatic and terrestrial food chains. And it is ABCD, and it talks about producer, consumer, decomposer, herbivore, carnivore, and omnivore, and predator and prey. So in this we can, use this for a lot of things, talking about who is the producer, who is the consumer, and we don't have like a decomposer in this, but we can talk about, okay, what would be the decomposer, who are the herbivores, who are the omnivores, and who are the carnivores, and who is the predator and prey. Obviously this is the predator, this is the prey, this is the predator, this is the prey, this is the predator, this is the prey. So this is a really cool hands-on activity. For the next one, I chose the planets, and this is my planet model, if you can see it. It's just a paper plate, and I colored it, and I cut it in like a circular motion. So the sun is at the middle, and this one, the last one we added arts by drawing, and the kids can make up their own food chain. That's really neat with the arts. You don't necessarily have to print out grass and grasshopper and mouse and snake and hawk. Let them draw their own, and that's a neat way to include the arts. Don't always print something out for them. Let them be creative. But this one for the arts, I had a little chant or a song called Planet Roll Call, and it just goes through, and it's like 9 planets around the sun. Listen as I call each one. Mercury, here, number 1, closest to the sun. Venus, here, number 2, shining bright, just like new. Earth, here, number 3, Earth is home to you and me. And it goes on, and it goes through all of them, so that's a neat way they can remember it, and we can do it every day for learning the planets. So this SOL is in the 4th grade, and it's 4-7, and it says that the students will investigate and understand the organization of the solar system. Key concepts include the planets in the solar system, the order of the planets in the solar system, and the relative sizes of the planets. So this covers all of it. So they will know the planets, they will know the order, and they will know the sizes, because for this I did the sun, and then Mercury, and then Venus. Make sure I said that right, yes. And then I need to learn my planets. And then Earth, and then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And we obviously know that Mercury is the smallest planet, and Mars is the second smallest planet, but Jupiter is the biggest planet, and Saturn is the one with the ring, and Earth is the only one that has life. And Neptune's the farthest away, so it's the coldest and darkest planet. So we got to know the sizes and what the characteristics are about them. So this is a really, really neat activity that they can learn all three of those standards in just one activity. And you can have these hanging up. You can pin these up in the classroom just so they can see it. I mean, it's awesome. I just love this idea. I had to do it myself. So that is my VoiceBox 3, and I loved making these. Even though we didn't have to, it showed me how fun it is to be back in elementary school and learn the simple things, because I do not remember that great about my planets, because when I learned planets, Pluto was a planet, and I used to learn it by some kind of saying or some kind of song, and now I don't even remember it, but it's a great way for me to refresh my memory. And the chant, it's a great way for me to get that in my head if I repeat it a couple of times. So I really enjoyed this activity.